two, three, four, five. I'm live. Hold on a minute. Nobody's here yet. Uh, let's see here. Nobody is here yet. Yeya is live. Okay. Why can't I get on here? Why can't I get on here? Hmm. Hello. Welcome to my live. I cannot see who is on here. Hi, welcome to my live. Who is on here? I can never see it on here. Hey, Kendra. I haven't done one of these in a while. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I said I was going to be here 8 o'clock and I am early, on time. I'm okay. I've been okay. I haven't done this in a while, but I've been watching you. I don't comment, but I watch. You have me laughing every single time. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, who pissed off Kendra? Oh my goodness. Yeah, girl, I've been watching you. I don't very seldom comment, but I'm like somebody pissed her off. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. But hey, you're having fun, and that's all that can. And your subs are having a lot of fun too. So good girl. You doing good, girl. Just keep it up. Just keep that broom. I'm like, what's with the broom? Oh, good. Oh my goodness. I can tell. I see that. Beatboxing kid. Hi. But yeah. These comments doesn't show up unless I touch it. There you go. Stay up. Stay up. Jonathan Davis, hi, hi. Welcome to my live. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like them too. They're so light. That's what I like about them. They're not heavy. I decided to wear a muumuu. I'm like, let me put my muumuu on. They're so comfortable and airy. I love them. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Tootsie. Uh, um, uh, what was I going to say? Uh, Happy Friday and happy, uh, I can't even think of it now. Juma. I can't think of it. Happy Juma. How is everyone doing? We just had a big rain like crazy. I saw in one of your video, Kendra, that you said you had rain. So I guess in Georgia they have rain. But you know, my niece lives in Georgia, and I have two nieces that live in Georgia, and she told me the weather. Well, she told me that last week. I don't know if it's still the same. That the weather in Georgia has cooled off and it's really nice. And I was like in disbelief. I Googled it and it was 70 degrees. I wish it was 70 degrees here because it's pretty hot here in Orlando. We still going through, and in spite of the rain, it's still hot. And we have evening. It's just got, well, it's still raining. So Georgia is nice, huh? Oh, thank you to see, thank you. So where's the weather? Where has it? You know, I know everybody was having a heat wave. Just about the South was having heat wave. Although, where is it? San is it San Francisco? No, yeah, San Francisco. I have a cousin live in San Francisco, and he was saying that they were high 60s, and then now I think it goes down to low 60s, and this is the summer. They have beautiful weather. I wish I could take a 60 all year round. Although we have that kind of weather in the winter. Oh yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my hair is growing, and unfortunately, I put it in the back because when I'm hot, I don't like hair in my face. I got to take it off. Like, so it's growing enough for me to put like a mini puff, a mini puff. But yeah. So, what have anybody have plans for the weekend? I don't have any plans yet. I usually don't plan like ahead. I just wait and see what the weather and everything. Thank you. It needs a touch up, but I am not touching it up. When my hair is this color, like this honey blonde, and I know it needs touch up, and you can see it here. But when I have it loose, you really can't tell. And I'm trying to let it be a little bit healthy. I'm trying to let it be a little healthy, so I'm trying not to color it as much. And I don't really mind when it's like this, to be honest, so I don't care. So, but I do want it to, it's growing, but I want it to be healthy. The light golden blonde for, oh, okay. But is that a permanent color, or you use like one of those, like it washes out in 6? I used to use that, but I can't use it anymore. Oh, oh, okay. You going to the beach? I am not a beach person. And some people are surprised because I am originally from Panama, and Panama is surrounded by water. And at one point in my life, I did live, I was born in a small island. Oh, dark and lovely. Yeah, I usually go to Sally to get my colors. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's, I think it's a less, it's a little bit not as hard. So I'm trying to, you know, keep my hair as healthy as I can. But if you usually have, Kendra, have your hair cut pretty low. So I don't think it matters. Yeah, but your hair is beautiful. I thought it was, um, I thought it was more of a brownish, but it appears like that on the screen. Oh, I don't know. Usually, because I don't know what I'm doing and I'm doing it myself, because when I was bleaching my hair, I went to a beautician and she would do it. But I decided to save some money and do it myself. So I go to Sally and they tell you exactly what to do. So I just wanted to, go smoothly. But yeah, I was saying, at one point we had our home. I don't remember exactly. I remember I was very young, and we had a house, and the house was like in the water. It was a small island where I was born. But we didn't know. Nobody knows that well. None of my sisters know how to swim. But I'm not a water person. I've been around the water so much that it's like, you know, I had enough. So, mm-mm. Like when I go to Panama, I don't go to the beach. Number one, I don't swim, and they have sharks in the water. There's sharks in the water. Amen. Me too. There's sharks in the water. And lately I've seen that because I didn't think, I know like alligators usually in the, like in a lake or whatever, but I've seen alligators in the water. I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know. No, I am not, I am not, I am not a beach person. Plus it's hot. You go and sit down on the beach and, no, I much rather be in a tour, like in a city or stuff like that, or going shopping or going to dinner or something like that. So I just, yeah, that's what I do when I go home. I know there, you know what, I know that it looks like a lot of fun and guess lots of vitamin D, but whatever. But I'm not just not a beach person. And it's funny because my none of my sisters, they're not beach person, they're not beach people either. So to, to take pictures and then like get off, right? I can see that. But I went when the last time I was in Panama in 2023, we like I went with a family reunion and part of the family they went to the a resort area. We was in a city and we did all this stuff in the city and everything. And then they went to a resort area, the ones that wanted to do mostly a lot of the younger, people, because like my cousin and their children and their grandchildren. So they went to the resort area for about 3 days, but we stayed in the city and just did other stuff. Plus, I have a lot of family when I go down there. I try to see somebody, and I said, well, no, I don't have any more friends, but what I have a lot of family still there, so I try to, visit with them or whatever. So I use that time when they go to the beach to go see my family because this particular family that I um, went to Panama with, they're on my father's side. So my mother's side is like a lot. So I try to see as much people as I can when I'm there. But yeah, mm-mm-mm. Yeah, yep, yeah. The thing about it though, when the last time I was there, it was not a good time because they were on strike. They were protesting. They have their share of bad government also, and they were protesting that Panama made a contract with Canada and I forgot the other country, not the U.S., Canada and some other country to um, explore the mine and blow it up, and it was affecting the water and the people. Because we're not a miner country, We so they were protesting, and all the truckers and stuff that bring the vegetable into the city, they could not. Hey, Kay. Yes, it is. It is. This movement is. It's so airy, and if from outside the wind it's really cool. Yeah, it is, and so is the airing. But anyway, so we didn't have a lot of vegetables. You could when you go to the restaurant, there were vegetables were scarce, and so my eating was not good because ate a lot of carb because there were no vegetable, little to no vegetable. So that was not a good time for someone that's vegan. But other than that, I had a great time. I had a lot of patacones, and I do eat patacones, but I kind of watch it because I don't eat it all the time because that is carb, carb, carb. I gotta watch that. But yeah. But yeah, you guys should visit Panama. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's a beautiful country, and the people are very friendly and very accommodating. I'll give them that. Very, very accommodating. But yeah. So what else is going on with you guys? I don't have any plans yet, but come on, where is my comments? Comments was not showing up. I always have problem seeing the comment. There you go. Oh, you going to Myrtle Beach? Isn't it Myrtle Beach was where a lot of people drowned? I think, is it Myrtle Beach or is it one in I think when I lived in Georgia, I used to hear a lot of people going to Myrtle Beach, I believe it was. I don't know. Um, hmm. What is this? Trying to look up here. I can't pull it up. I've never been to Myrtle Beach. Well, I don't go to the beach, but I did go to one beach in, I forgot what's the name of that beach in Georgia. It's not a beach, really. It's like a man-made beach. Yeah, I know. I've heard that. um, I've heard that and it's more of a man-made beach, right? It's not like a beach. I don't know. I really don't not into the beach scene, so I'd rather take a tour. I remember years ago I went to Panama, and in Panama they have a bus, right? That it is a tour bus, and it goes through the city, and it shows you, all of the areas that tourist area, whatever, and then it goes into the water, and and we went into the water. I would never do that again. I mean, it's pretty safe. I've never heard anybody, anything happening. But so it drives into the city, and then it drives into the water. It drives through like part of the canal and whatever, and then it broke down. Thank you, Tootie. Thank you. And then the bus broke down, And I was like, what the heck? What's going on? So they didn't find it. They were like, no, there's another bus that's gonna come and pull us out to a boat or something. I think it was a boat that pulled us out of the water. And not to worry, everything is calm and cool and everything. So we're there, and this lady was sitting next to me. I don't know her, but I was joking, but I was like, ma'am, she looked at me and says, if this if this bus sink, would you save me? And she looked at me. She says, I will save you as long as you don't fight me. I just thought I'd make a joke out of it. Just, but she was like, what's with this woman? Everybody's going to try and save themselves. I was trying to make sure I had reassurance that this woman was going to save me. But she was very nice. She started laughing. She was like, but yeah, But yeah, after that, I'm like, I'm not getting on this bus again because I don't know. We'll see. But I'm doomed. I want to go to my next trip. I want to go is to Jamaica because I've never been. And you guys know, I've told you before, my grandfather, by my paternal grandfather, they're from Jamaica. And they went to Panama during the canal or whatever. I had their children there. So my parents are born and raised in Panama. From mother's side of the family, my paternal grandparents by mother's side, they're from Colombia. So, so yeah. So I want to go to Jamaica. That's the next place I want to go. And then after that, I don't know, I would love to go to Africa. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, before God take me out of this world, I can do this on my bucket list. Oh, I'm getting ready to decorate my front porch because I screen it, and I think I did show it. It's screened in. It's a small porch, and I screen it in, and but I don't have any furniture out there. So, I'm just gonna do I want to do rocking chairs because I love rocking chairs. I love rocking chairs. I don't have any inside in my home, but I want to put them outside. I could just, in the morning, go out there with a cup of coffee and just wave at my neighbors as they go by. Wave at my neighbors as they go by. You know what? We tend to be our parents because I see when my mother was alive, right? Uh, my house had like a mother-in-law suite, so my mother she was on the main floor with other bedrooms upstairs, and had a recliner right in front of her window, and this was her place to sit all the time, and she would tell me, this neighbor did this, and and I used to say, Mom, you really need something to do. You just stay and watch. But she enjoyed it. Just stay and watch neighbors or a dog pass by or a squirrel, whatever. And she would just tell me, right? Everything that happened in the neighborhood, she would tell me. Guess what? I find myself in my office. I have a recliner in front of the window, and I find myself sitting there for hours just looking outside in the morning after I have my coffee, or I'll sit there and have my coffee. And I'll talk to my sister, and she will remind me, you're doing exactly what Mom used to do. You're looking, and then, I think I take it a step further because I would snap pictures. I would snap pictures and send it to my sister. I was sitting there because this particular house across the street, not directly across, but on the side, it's a rental. and then they left. But the guy that was renting it, he was a truck driver, and he every time he bring his truck, he would wash it, and then he was a big guy, and he always have his pants below his, and I was like, can you imagine nobody telling this guy to pull his pants up? Oh my God! Thank God he moved, because he looked like moonshine me every morning I get up. There he was. But I've said, God, you turn it into your mother. Yes, it was. And I'm sitting there, I'm sitting enjoying my coffee, whatever. So I figure once I put those chairs on the porch, the rocking chairs, I will sit out there and just enjoy my cup of coffee and, be out there. As not what, I think the front is not as hot as the back, because the back, the the lanai or whatever they call it, screen room, is pretty hot right now. It's really difficult to stay out there for a long period of time because it's just too hot. But yeah. But man, I got so much advice on my flowers. And one of my friends that I think I'm going to add him to, right now he's in Panama. I think I'm going to add him to my list of plant whisper, because he later, after the live, he showed me, made a video of all his plants. He has tons of plants as indoor, and he's also taking care of some plants that his co-workers, they were dying, and they would bring it to him, and he would revive the plant, and then when it gets healthy, he'll take it back to them. I'm like, you need to come out here and take care of my plant, But yeah, his plants are so healthy and beautiful. And he did tell me, which one of you guys told me that before, that I should not put a big a small plant in a big pot. But what he said you can put the plant in a big pot, but don't fill up the dirt to the top. Leave it low, and as the plant grow, you keep putting more dirt. It is so much I feel that I have to learn. I feel overwhelmed because, yeah, I didn't have plants, but I didn't think it was this complicated. I'm going to still try, and that plant that is dying, I'm going to repot it and put it in a smaller pot, and then I'm going to take it out of the sun because maybe it's getting too much sun. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to take it back to Home Depot, because Home Depot have this, you can take your plant back up to a year. I'm like, what? So I'm going to try and work on it, repot it. I have to get a pot. I'm going to get a smaller pot, put it in that pot, and try and see if I can bring it back to life. And then, Hey, Jude. Yeah, okay. So, and see if this way I can bring it back. So, hopefully it worked. But, man, it is a lot to learn. And I haven't even planted my vegetables yet. So, now I'm kind of intimidated because I'm like, okay. But I have seeds. So, I feel like I'm kind of intimidated now, like, what if the plant is not doing it? What about the vegetables? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works. But yeah. Whew. Yeah, so I don't know. Anybody watch any new movies? I don't watch a lot of movies unless I was told, this movie is good, check it out. Then somebody also told me to check out Peppermint. I think, is it Peppermint? I haven't watched it yet, but yeah. Hopefully, when I'm in the movie time. Oh, thank you, Kay. Thank you. Yeah, it's we'll see. Uh, Medea. Yeah, he's funny. He can't go wrong with this. If you want to laugh, you definitely would do a lot of laugh. I like the one with Medea that what was it? I think what was it? What's her name? Angela Bassett was in it. What's the name of that movie that her husband put her out? What's the name? I forgot the name of that movie, but um yeah, I watched her when Medea went to her house with. She's funny. He is funny. Yeah, but what I've been watching a lot lately is, and I'm obsessed. Medea. I've seen Medea Goes to Jail, but I don't think that's the movie I'm talking about. The one is with Angela Bassett was in it, and what was it? Yes, Diary of a Mind. That was it. That was one of my favorite um movies. That was one of my favorite movies. But yeah. But what I have been obsession with is with tiny home. I don't know why I'm so obsessed. I think there's so I have my television on it right now, and they just show just from back to back different tiny homes. But I have been looking for one in here in Orlando to see, and they have them. I don't want to drive 2 hours to go and see it though. I want to see something that close by, maybe an hour. I love that one scene over there. Yeah, me too. But maybe like an hour drive, I don't mind. I don't want to do 2 hours. But I wish they had like an Airbnb tiny home. I would just love to just, rent one for a weekend for the experience. But I haven't found any yet that's close, at least an hour. I know they're nice, right? And some of them, I was like, wow, some of them are very, very nice. And even van life, I like van life as well because they have this lady, I forgot her channel, the name of her channel, but her van is beautiful and it's not that big. And I don't like it big because I won't want to be like a big RV because I think I'll be a little bit intimidated to drive it. But the van, I won't mind driving those, you know. But I mostly would like something stationary. I mean, even if I was to rent a van, I don't want to move it around and drive around, none of that. So I would prefer a tiny home, just to like an Airbnb tiny home, just for the experience to like rent it for the weekend and just to experience. And I do see them in Orlando. It's just like it's 2.5 hours away, and I don't want to drive that far to look at tiny houses. But they have some in Cocoa Beach, and I haven't been to. I don't go to Cocoa Beach, but Patrick Air Force Base is close to Cocoa Beach, and that's about that's about 2 hours. The last time I was there, it was 2 hours and 15-minute drive, and it was. It's and the tiny house is somewhere out there. So, but I would have to be in a mood, like going to the base or whatever to grocery store. But years ago, the commissary was a lot cheaper. You can still find some things cheaper, but for since I'm vegan, the vegetables are trash. I'd rather just get the vegetables from Aldi has great vegetables, and Publix, yeah, sometimes they can be either. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. But Costco have good vegetables. I don't mind going there. I do. But yeah, so I don't know what this weekend plan is. Tomorrow is what, Saturday? Mandy's good. I think she's coming in tomorrow. She's not coming here directly here. She'll probably come sometime this week because she's going to be here for a month. She's has a boyfriend here, so she'll come as see me or spend a couple days with me or something like that. But I don't know when. I haven't heard from her yet. I guess she'll call when she's here. But anyway, but other than that, guys, it's great. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of advice with plants. I just have to go out there, repot. I'm waiting for I'm going to take tomorrow, I'm going to remove that out of the move it location and put it. But let me ask you something, because I was told a while back that when you move a plant, they don't like it. That if you put them in a spot and then you move their spot and put them in another spot, that they don't like that. So I don't know. But I think that plant is getting too much sun while it's planted. Don't move, but the one that's dying, I shouldn't move them either. Okay, I'm gonna repot it first. I have to get a smaller pot because I have a couple of pots, but they're big. I have to get a smaller pot. I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree. What? I know I've seen my friend put eggshells in a plant, and I may do that with this one that I'm trying to revive. But I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree because one of you guys told me to check out the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree have really nice pots and good size, Actually, I could have bought all instead of buying those big. Those big thing I could use it for my vegetable and then get the Dollar Tree pot and then use it. And you know what? Rainwater is good for it, and that's what it's getting. It's getting lots of rainwater because today it's rain, and the tray that remember I threw out the water from the drain, the water that drained down, and I went up there a couple days ago, and it was full from the rain. So it's getting on the soil. I touch it, and it's moist. So it's getting a lot of water from the rain, and then I'm watering it. Maybe I should. I'm not. It's been like 2 days that I didn't water it. So, well, I said, well, you see some soap there. What? Oh, you. Okay, I saw some soak the shell in water and then pour the water. Oh, hey, I'm learning, so I'm willing to try everything. I know, Kay. That's what they say. You know, I would think, maybe nobody else, but I used to think it's just plant. You put them in the dirt, you water them, and and they're good. Well, I'm learning. It's not that easy, but we're getting there. Some of them are doing good. There are a couple of them that says it's good, but it could be better. And but yeah, but I'm going to definitely I may do that tomorrow. Go to Dollar Tree and get a couple of smaller pot, and then get a couple of smaller pots and then repot that one and see if I can put yeah, I'm gonna do a little research on this to see what I can do to revive the plant. I'm gonna move it for a while. I'm gonna put it on a dining table outside, which is shaded and there's not direct sun. Because right now where I have them, they all get in direct sun. And some of them are doing really good with it, but I don't think all of them need to be directly into the sun. So I'm going to repot that stuff and move it. I just thought of something. You know that that planter, the thing that I bought that I put my plant on, I'm not putting the plant on the second shelf because, first of all, some of the pot's too big. But if I put that pot on the second shelf, it doesn't get direct sun because the one on the top, they're like human. I guess they are. But like the top one, um, yeah, I may try that. Man, it's so much to learn. It's so much to learn, but I get pleasure when I look under it because the one that I have in the far corner, I forgot the name of that plant, but they say that that plant is the easiest plant to grow, and you can't kill it for nothing. That plant is having such a good time in front of the sun with the water coming in. It looks so green and healthy. And I'm like, I feel so good. I'm like, I feel good. It gives me a good feelings, when I see they're doing so well. Oh, gosh, so much to learn. Good grief. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. But I'm learning, and I know there's a lot more to learn. One step at a time. One step, a baby step at a time. Just came from Miami. Oh, I've never been to Miami. Never been to Miami. And that's one of the places that I said I wanted to go. I, Let me say this. I was waiting for my sister, right? To come to visit, and then we go to Miami. But I'm not going to talk about her because she's really pissing me off. So, but my friends that I have here, and I've been here 4 years. I don't have a lot of friends, but that's here in Orlando. I have not met a lot. I met some people, not a lot of people. The problem is with the people that I know, they're married. They're married, and so they do things with their husband, and I'm not going to tag along. So I need some single friends here in Orlando. Single, no married, single friends. So I'm putting it out there. I need single friends. Friends that want to get up and do things and I don't want to drive to Miami myself, but I need a single friends that like, yeah, girl, let's go. Let's go to Miami. Let's have a good time. Let's, explore Miami and just, walk on the beach. You brought back his small. Okay. Or you did? Oh. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, I want to go because I'm done waiting on my sister. She's gonna take forever. I don't know what she said. It's too hot. She said when it cool off, I'll come. Sorry, I'm. Well, that's it. All my friends are married, and then they do things with their husband. So that's why I said I need some single friends. Friends that want to do things, let's go to Miami, let's go here, let's go there. I mean, I have my cousins and I can just say the word and they're married, but they'll definitely, but they don't live here. They live in California, so. But I mean local single friends. That's what I'm talking about. Local single friends. Because the ones that I have, they're all married. I mean, they'll go shopping. Single friends of absolutely, and they would go, like my friends they'll go shopping. No, I do have one single friend here in Orlando, but she doesn't do much. Yeah, she doesn't do much, and she has tons of family here. So, but somebody who want to do say, hey, Loopsy, I wish I was closer. Oh, girl, you're, where are you, Loopsy? You're in Georgia. No, you're not in Georgia. Where are you? North Carolina? I don't remember. But yeah, North Carolina, yeah. Well, you're not that, well, you're not that far. I drove to, I used to drove to, well, that's many, well, not many. It's like 4 or 5 years ago. I used to drive to Georgia. Just drive back to Georgia. It's about 7 hours from Orlando to Georgia. So it's not, it's not that bad. And especially if you're driving with a friend, the time just goes so quick. But yeah, I drove twice to, no, and then I drove to South Carolina also. I drove to South Carolina. I remember when my daughter was stationed in South Carolina, and she um she was coming here, and I went and picked her up. So, and I was thinking, because I took a friend of mine's, and we drove half and half. But then the second time when I had to take her back, I drove by myself. It was, I mean, I just blast my music and just drive. It wasn't bad. The drive wasn't bad at all. And it's like, things to see. And I did a couple of stops and whatever, but it wasn't bad. But here I am, the one to drive 2 hours, right? Let me see what you're saying. Oh, you don't drive everything 2 hours. Now, I don't know if I'm driving for a reason. Like when I was driving back and forth to from Georgia, when I lived in Georgia, I was driving to Florida was because I was looking for property to buy. So I would do that, and then after a while, I was like, I was making too many trips. So I go, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and rent. And then shortly after that, the COVID came in. But then by that time, I decided to rent. I rented for a year, and it was during COVID. I've heard so much about Miami, and there's a lot of fun, and I really, yeah, I would really want it. It's about 4 hours from here to Miami, so it's not that close. So, but uh, I would love. I want to go. I want to go to Miami. Just check out scenery and specific, different places. Yeah. And I was looking, I think it was Instagram. They had some like Caribbean restaurant, but they were in Miami. They were, and some of them like they had like vegan. Guys, I am getting into tofu. I mean, I used to use tofu. I cook it. Well, I still cook it. I cook it, and I used to do like scramble, make it, look like egg and have it in the morning. But I live in North Carolina, but I visit Miami once a year. Yeah, Miami is beautiful for what I've seen. But yeah, but I am discovering tofu and how nice that sometimes, like, I just made one. I have it on my short, and I swear it tastes like chicken because I put all the seasoning to make it, seasoning that you would add to chicken or meat, whatever. When I tell you, it is so good, so good, and it's protein for me, so it's a win-win. But I'm looking at all these different recipes with tofu. And this particular one I've tried. There's a couple more that I want to try. There's one that's like curry. I love curry. That's another spice that I like. I love curry. And there's a curry tofu. I'm gonna try that. I would record it once I do that. But I'm discovering and loving tofu a lot. But anyway, Anything that doesn't take too long in the kitchen, I'm there. I don't want to spend hours in the kitchen cooking. I taste. Who was it? Was no, it's not to see you because you have to season it. The one that I made yesterday, I put it. It's on my short. When I tell you that was delicious, it was delicious. I thought I was eating chicken. I thought, I really thought I was eating chicken, and then I like spice, so I put a little bit of jerk seasoning in it. Oh, try it, Toopsie. Try it. But I think there's different kind as well. Um, yeah, they have different kind. I usually try and get the firm one, but my daughter was telling me that they have one that it was higher in protein and it was really good, and she purchased it from Trader Joe. So I told her to send me a picture of um the container to see what it looked like. So the next time I go to Trader Joe, I can look for it. But she was saying that that one is very, very nice. Yeah, but they're different kind. I like the firm one though. I try to get it firm, extra firm, whatever. But don't give up. Just try it. Season it. Act like okay, and you can cook it any way you want. But season it like you're seasoning your meat, your chicken or your beef or whatever. Anything that you would put in your beef or chicken, add it to that, and then cook it and let me know. Bake it, and make if you can marinate it, it's even better so that it can soak in, and then you can air fry it or you can bake it or you can fry it. But I usually put it either in the air fryer or in the oven. So, and I put a little bit of cornstarch. The cornstarch give it a little bit of crispiness. But I was watching today on a video with one of they was crumbling cornflakes, and they mashed it and coat the tofu with cornflakes, and it's really crispy. I'm trying all of that because it's really good. Don't give up on it. Tried it. Oh, okay. Where? Oh, these things are going and disappearing. Oh, okay, Kay. Yeah, but but don't give up. Try it. Try it one time. They're not expensive, so even if you don't like it, you can just throw it away. But you may like it. You may like it. Well, because you're not vegan, you probably know it's not chicken. But I know what I mean. I wasn't vegan all my life. I've been vegan for about 8 years now. But the thing is, I still remember what chicken tastes like, and this tastes like chicken. Okay. You know what? I put up on I was watching a video with uh I like to watch a lot of cooking videos, short meals that cooks fast. And I was watching this woman. She's she cooks. She record all her cookings. Excuse me. And she's from Panama. Mm? And so she was cooking chicken feet, chicken foot, chicken feet, foot, whatever. So she was cooking. She cut off the nail, and she seasoned it well, and she stew it down along with chicken neck, and it looked delicious. And I did post it on my Facebook, so my family and friends can see it, because my Facebook is mostly family and friends on there. And some of my friends that not used to that, they were like, "Oh, look forward to seeing food channel." Oh, okay. But yeah, and I was like, you know what? I remember when I was back home. I was a vegan, and my mother cooked chicken. She cooked the entire chicken, including the feet. And we loved the feet. We were like, "Can I get the feet? Can I get the feet?" And she'll take turns like, "Okay, you got the feet last week. Okay, you get the feet." We love the chicken feet. We love it. It was good. It was delicious. It was good, And the chicken neck, we love it. But over here, they're like, they're like, but it is good. It's good. The next thing I remember when I first moved to Georgia, I used to go to the farmers market, the big farmers market. I think it was like East Ponce de Leon, the big one, international one. And I would buy my fish, and I would ask the butcher, "Do you have any fish head?" And he said, "Sure. How many do you want?" And he would give it away. But because I also ate fish head. And then a friend of mine, she's from Malaysia. When she go to buy her fish, she also asks for fish. And I assume a lot of Caribbean people and Asian people were asking for it. Guess what they did? They stopped giving it away and they start selling it. They're like, "Wait a minute, a lot of people like fish head." But yeah, it's because even when you go to Panama, you go to a restaurant, you order a fish, you get the entire fish, the head and all. They don't cut the head off and give it to you. You cook the whole thing. And just have a good time. But yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to incorporate more protein in my diet, because I remember these about a couple months ago I took a class and a nutritionist in diabetic nutrition, and they stress a lot of protein, because since we're not eating meat, you eat, and I eat beans, but I get tired of it, so I try to look up different ways to get protein, and tofu is one of them. At one point I was considering, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna have, because there's a lot of recipe, a lot of stuff that have protein in it, and I just have to, you know, so I can up my protein intake. But yeah. Oh, I'm watching this tiny house. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah. But I would love to, you know, go in a tiny home for a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to incorporate more, because I'm trying to, you know. I didn't record that because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. So, and I did try it and I liked it. Um, Rice paper. So you can put anything in it. So what I did was, you have to wet the rice paper, and then I put tofu and I put tofu scrambled in it with cooked tofu, because season it, and I put spinach. What else I put in there? I put onions. I forgot what else I put, and then I fried it in virgin oil. Now, I don't know if I can air fry it, because I would prefer to air fry it. I did fry it on the stove. It was really good, and it was crunchy, because the um the rice paper is very crunchy, and I like that crunch. But I want to see if I can cook it, if I can do it in the air fryer and I get the same result. Because if I can do it, then I'll make a video of it, because I don't want it to fall apart. So But yeah, but air rice paper, I'm discovering that too. I don't know if it has protein in it, but it's stuff that I put it inside to wrap it. It's protein, so I'm just trying to. I like recipes that doesn't keep me too long in the kitchen. I mean, I'm all cooked out, you know. I always tell my kids I cook for 99 years. So anytime they show up here, I'm like, I cook for 99 years, so it's your turn. But I like recipe that doesn't take too long in the kitchen. 30 minutes, 40 minutes max, you know. And I should finish and keep it moving. Well, guys, I've been on here for an hour. So I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I have a few things to do. Um, yeah. And I will, if I repot that, if I go to Wal, not if I go, I will, God will, I will, God willing, I'll go to Dollar Tree and see if I can get some pots. If I repot that, I'll record it, you know, hopefully just one because I can't stay out there too long. Because tomorrow is supposed to be, I don't know when the weather is going to break. It's like, good grief. But right now it's 9 o'clock and it's 78 degrees. I wish it was 78 during the day. But yeah, we have rain too. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow Saturday. It's not, well, Saturday. Tomorrow Saturday. It's gonna be high 89, which is good. It's better than those 96 we've been hitting. So it is. So tomorrow, but it's gonna 80% chance of rain, which is fine. I'm not gonna get wet. I'm doing out there, but I may get the pot and then just It's time for bed. I did not talk to you, Alexa. What did you say? Yeah, but yeah, tomorrow it's gonna cool down a little bit, 89 degrees. It's still gonna be hot, but and rain. It's raining right now, so yeah. Go to Dollar Tree, get the pot. Anyway, being here a little bit over an hour, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for coming in and always come in there and nice comment. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. I will see you on my next video, maybe a next live. I'm liking it. We'll see. See you guys. Love you. Good night. Have a great weekend. Bye. Mwah. Thank you.